let's get started. But remember, this is not a traditional beef pie by any means, but we're going to need ground beef or ground turkey or ground chicken, any ground meat of your choice. We're also going to need some store-bought pie crust. That's what I'm using today. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier. You do want to keep it in the fridge till you're ready for it. You're also going to need some cilantro or hot pepper, which is optional, some onion, some garlic, some green onion, and some egg wash. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to blend up our cilantro, onion, garlic, and all of that into my blender cup here. I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce and go ahead and blend that up. And then in my pot, which is on medium heat, I'm going to add in my meat. Now I'm using non-stick, so I don't have to add any extra oil. I'm going to cook that down, and then I'm going to go ahead, salt and pepper my meat, and add in my my mixture. Now you can just use green seasoning and pepper sauce in this, which will work perfect as well. So I'm just going to cook that down for a little bit, and you do want to make sure and drain out any extra fat and any liquid from it because you don't want that going on your pie crust. So that is all done. I'm going to take it off the heat and let it cool for a little bit. Now my pie crust, I'm going to take it out on a well-floured surface. I'm going to try and stretch it. Now you can use a rolling pin just to gently roll it out just a little bit. I'm just going to use my hands, and then we're going to cut this in half. And you have options. You can, if you want square patties, you can do cut a big rectangle out of this oval like so, and you can just do little squares. I'm not about wasting any of this, so I'm just going to go ahead and make them into triangles. So I'm going to cut each half into half again, and then each half into half again. You do have options though. If you don't want to, you could just fill the meat and then just seal it like so. But I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to place my meat on one half, and you'll see what I'm going to be doing just now. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue cutting each half into half again. Filling one piece with meat. Now you don't want to overstuff it, but you do want to put just a good amount. And then we're going to place our next piece on top of it. And then we're going to need a fork as well for this. We're going to take a fork and we're going to flour our fork like so, and then we're just going to seal the edges of the pie crust. Now my oven is preheated to 450 degrees, and I'm just going to seal all the way around and poke a few holes on the top to make sure all steam can release out of that. So it's going to go onto my baking sheet, which is lined with parchment paper, and I'm just going to keep chugging along. After I'm done this, I'm just going to put on a little bit of egg wash, just a very little bit on the top. I'm just going to brush that egg wash on top, which is just 1 egg that is beaten with a little bit of water. And then I'm going to sprinkle on some salt on top of it. This is going to go into my oven and bake for about 15 to 20 minutes till it's nice and golden brown on top. And that is it. These are done. They are so fantastic. They are delicious. They are just, the pie crust is nice and flaky. The meat is nice and flavorful. All the amounts of everything will be listed below in the description box, but that is it. This recipe is amazing. I hope that you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.